Manifestation, a concept that deeply resonates with those who seek to actively shape their lives. It goes far beyond mere desire. It is the act of bringing into reality what is mentally imagined, a process in which thought and action intertwine. There are many different manifestation techniques, each with its own principles and practices. One of the most popular is the law of assumption, developed by the Barbadian-American author and mystic Neville Goddard. He was an influential thinker of the New Thought movement. Neville Goddard believed that reality is a projection of our thoughts and feelings. He taught that if we assume something is already real, we will end up creating that reality in our lives. But how does this work, and how can we apply it in our practical life? From now on, we will deeply understand every detail of the law of assumption. According to Neville Goddard, the law of assumption states that the reality we live is a projection of our thoughts and feelings. If we mentally assume something as true, we are creating the conditions for it to become reality. This doesn't just mean thinking positively from time to time. It requires a deep and sustained conviction, one that takes root in our consciousness and manifests in our lives. Goddard believed that the subconscious is the force that shapes our reality. If we feed our subconscious with firm certainties about our desires, they will begin to unfold in our daily life. This happens because the subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. So, if we assume that a desire is already real, the subconscious will work to align our external reality with this internal conviction. Beyond simple visualization, the law of assumption requires us to incorporate intense feelings and emotions into the mental image of the desire. Goddard said it's not enough just to see the desire realized in our minds. It is crucial to feel the reality of that desire as if it were already part of our life experience. This fusion of thought and emotion is what catalyzes change in the physical world, transforming assumptions into tangible realities. To effectively apply the law of assumption, we need to start with a clear definition of our desires. It is crucial to imagine in detail what the realization of these desires would be like and, more importantly, to dive into this visualization with genuine feelings of joy, satisfaction, or any other positive emotion that the desire evokes. This practice should not be sporadic. It must be a regular exercise, continuously reinforcing the belief in our desires as existing realities. Repetition is not just a reinforcement of belief, but also a deepening of the emotional connection with the desire. By adopting this practice daily, we reinforce the desired reality in our minds and hearts, paving the way for it to manifest in our lives. Now that we understand the essence of the law of assumption, let's delve deeper into its practice. SATS stands for state akin to sleep, a visualization technique Neville Goddard recommended for using the law of assumption. The SATS technique is performed before going to bed. You lie down in bed, close your eyes, and relax. Then, you imagine a scenario in which your desire is already fulfilled. It's important that you focus on the details of the scenario and feel the emotions associated with your fulfilled desire. Let's say you wish to move to a new city. To apply the SATS technique, you need to lie down in bed, close your eyes, and relax. Then, you should imagine a scenario in which you are already living in your new city. You should imagine what you're seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting. You should feel the emotion of achievement and satisfaction for having reached your goal. For example, you might imagine walking through the streets of your new city, admiring the buildings, the shops, and the people. You can hear the sound of cars passing by, children playing, and people chatting. You can feel the warm sun on your skin, the cool breeze in your hair, and the smell of delicious food. You should repeat this process every night before sleeping. With practice, you will begin to feel that your desire is already real. However, this process is not always linear and can be challenging. One of the biggest challenges when practicing the law of assumption is maintaining faith and persistence in the face of circumstances that seem to contradict our assumptions and desires. In these moments, it's important to maintain faith and persistence. Goddard teaches that sometimes the manifestation of our desires requires a series of events that, although they may initially seem contrary or unfavorable, are actually necessary steps to achieve our goal. He called this series of events the bridge of incidents. The bridge of incidents can be difficult to understand and accept. After all, why would we need obstacles to manifest our desires? The answer is that obstacles are actually part of the necessary transformation process to bring our desire to fruition. They force us out of our comfort zone and to grow as individuals. For example, if you want a new job, you might encounter obstacles such as a lack of opportunities or pressure from your current job. However, these obstacles can be an opportunity for you to develop new skills or to discover what you really want to do with your life. To effectively apply the law of assumption in the face of the bridge of incidents, it is vital to maintain an attitude of acceptance and positive expectation. This involves recognizing that the path to manifestation is not always direct, and that what may seem like a setback is often an essential part of the manifestation process. In this sense, maintaining an unwavering belief in the desired outcome, despite external appearances, becomes an act of aligning with the flow of life, where each experience is seen as a valuable step on the path to achieving our goals. The constant practice of this belief, even in the face of challenges, is what strengthens our connection with the desired reality. This can be done through visualization techniques where we continue to see ourselves in the scenario of the desire fulfilled, or through the repetition of affirmations that reinforce our certainty in the manifestation of that desire. If you are a person interested in manifestation techniques and related topics, you might be wondering at this moment what the difference is between the law of assumption and other techniques, such as the law of attraction. Both concepts operate in the same universe but carry fundamental distinctions. The law of attraction operates under the principle of like attracts like. Simply put, positive thoughts tend to attract positive results, while negativity pulls more of the same towards itself. It's like a mirror, reflecting what we mentally project. On the other hand, the law of assumption goes further, proposing that what we firmly believe to be true within ourselves ultimately materializes in our reality. This law suggests that by mentally assuming something has already happened, we set our subconscious in motion to align the external reality with this internal belief. The crucial difference between the two laws is the level of conviction required. While the law of attraction requires just positive thinking, the law of assumption demands a deeper belief, a feeling that the desired is already a palpable reality, even if it is not yet visible to the eyes. This approach of already living the desire sends a powerful message to our subconscious about the importance of this goal, stimulating it to act to realize it. Furthermore, the law of assumption offers a freedom that the law of attraction does not possess. The law of attraction requires a constant state of well-being to attract the positive, which can be a daunting task. The law of assumption allows you to accept your moments of sadness without losing the power of manifestation. You may not be feeling well, but you can still maintain the belief that your desire is already a reality. This flexibility and depth of belief make the law of assumption a more robust and effective tool for the manifestation of desires, paving the way to transform dreams into reality, regardless of the emotional fluctuations of day-to-day life. By firmly believing that our most sincere desires are already a part of our existence, we unleash a powerful alignment between our internal aspirations and external reality, paving the way for a life shaped not by chance, but by the strength of our will and imagination. If this video resonates with you, please write in the comments, "It makes sense to me." Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to receive all the latest teachings.